Okay, today I'm trying out my new KSO EVOs. These are very minimal. I've got a couple other pairs. These are probably the thinnest soles yet. They're super comfy at work on the daily, but I'm gonna do a short 4-miler, mostly on the gravel trail, and I'll update you in a minute. Quick little update. 2 miles in. I love them. Just to show you, this is the terrain I'm on. I'll stop for a second. I try not to run on the shrub, but that's the terrain I'm running on. It gets a little thicker up here with some thorns. Overall, I mean, if you stay on the trail, you should be good. When I'm running, I always ask God to show me something. It's my time alone with Him. The verse He reminded me of was Proverbs 22:5. Thorns and snares are in the way of the perverse. He who guards his soul will be far from them. I'm sure there was no pun intended on that, but there's a lot of thorns and snares here. And he who guards his soul will be far from them. I know it meant the soul, but there's a lot of parallels for me when I'm running, and that for me reminds me, yeah, we need to guard our soul, guard our path as well. Watch where you're going, watch where you're stepping. Occasionally you'll step into something, a thorn or a rock or something rough, a rough patch. But regardless, if you're girded up, if you protect that heart, above all else, guard your heart. It is the wellspring of life. You be good, man. That's your priority. Guard your soul, guard your heart. But anyways, go back to these shoes. I love them. No, I'm not being sponsored or paid or anything by them. I just really love them. I'm sold, man. I mean, they're not the cheapest, but I've gone through so many other expensive shoes, had the gait analysis, the whole thing. Done a couple halves, going for my full this time. But man, I can't go back to the normal tennis shoes. My foot feels so much more on the ground. And when you can feel what you're seeing ahead of you, that just confirms your footing. Whereas your typical shoes, that just doesn't transfer. And after a while, muscles atrophy, just not really feeling what's under you. And it's just really not the best. And hey man, if I'm putting some miles in, I want to do my best and what's best for me. The way I started, I wore them for like a year casually because I heard people getting injured from wearing them, but usually it's because they just decided to run 5 miles when they're never spent a day in them. Don't do that. Wear them for a while, get acclimated. Your posture will get better, your gait will improve, your knee pains will go away. I'm no doctor, but personally, I'm letting you know from my experience, I'm better overall, I believe. I'm gonna shut my mouth now and continue on my run later. Okay, I just finished up my 4 miles in these KSO EVOs, Vibrams. How do I feel now about them? They feel really good. There's more heat transfer going on from the pavement, asphalt, but I think that's because it's high noon-ish. So I guess that can be expected even from standard running shoes. As far as the gravel and such, man, I really like these. I don't know if they're gonna be my favorites, but time will tell. But they're good. They're great. They're better for every day, as far as I'm concerned. This is my 3rd pair. I like them because they're even thinner than my others. They're really comfortable. Again, if you didn't see the sole, if I get a shot here, so you got a thorn there. Didn't even know that. Imagine walking around a carpeted room, maybe with your socks on or something. That's basically what these feel like. It's just kind of reverse. You're carrying a little piece of carpet on your foot. Never really gave that much thought. If you haven't tried them, just know you're gonna get those comments, those funny looks. I had a little kid yesterday say, "Look at those shoes." It just kind of catches me off guard because I forget I'm wearing them. But hey, if you can get over that, what people think about you and all that stuff, you're gonna go real far. If not, hey, there'll always be something for people to talk about. Oh yeah, you remember that guy? It's the guy with those funny shoes. All right, that's it for now. I'm gonna cut this now. God bless.